This is lesson 6 on page 145, inserting graphic objects.
In this lesson, you will insert symbols and special characters within a Word document and add images to a document. You've created documents containing text, formatting, lists, and tables. You can create a huge variety of documents using only these features. However, there are times when you'll need to include graphics in your document. These may be as simple as symbols that you insert in line with text, such as the trademark symbol, or currency, such as the euro or British pound. Or you might need to include complex illustrations, photos, or diagrams that may express certain kinds of information more efficiently and effectively than you can do with words alone. So topic A on page 164 is
Correction, that's topic A on page 146.
Inserting symbols and special characters. Symbols and special characters are used frequently in all sorts of documents. Some symbols, such as the dollar symbol or British pound symbol, if you're using an English keyboard, are easy to type directly from a keyboard. But many thousands of symbols exist, most of which are not on your keyboard. So you'll need to know how to include such symbols in your documents. Symbols are characters used to represent an idea or a word, such as copyright, trademark, or registered trademark. They can be mathematical operators, currency symbols, geometric shapes, or supplemental punctuation marks. They can be emoticons or characters from foreign languages. If you want to insert a symbol into your document, you want to make sure your cursor is where you're inserting it. You go up to the Insert tab on your ribbon, and in your symbols command group, here you have a drop down for symbol. In this drop down gallery, you'll have about 4 rows of symbols. If you've never used symbols before, the symbols located here will be the most popular that people usually select. If you have used symbols before, then these will be the most recently symbols that you've inserted using Word. Now, believe me, this is not all the symbols that are available. You can see at the bottom here, more symbols. This will open up your symbol dialog box. This first gallery, you can see you can scroll through. There's a whole lot here. Keep scrolling. There's a whole lot more. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. All of those symbols are available to you. I'm scrolling too quick that they're not even loading in time for me. That's just one gallery of symbols. If I go to my font drop down, all of these have different symbols. So you have thousands that you can choose from. My favorite are the wingdings and the webdings. Let me go down to choose them. Webdings. You got little pictures. Same for wingdings. So there's so many of them that you can search for. So let's say the skull and crossbone. I wanted to insert this into my document before the word video. I have my cursor there. I just select it from my gallery and click insert. And there you go. You can see back there that that is inserted before my word now. Now, we also have another tab on our symbol dialog box. You can see we have symbols and special characters. Special characters are not typically available from your keyboard and can be inserted using your symbol dialog box. They are special in that they have special behavior over that of symbols or normal characters. For example, from your list here, we have, let's see, non-breaking hyphen. The non-breaking hyphen looks like a normal hyphen, but the words it separates will always remain on the same line. If the margin is reached, the entire word will wrap rather than breaking at the hyphen. So remember, we covered hyphenation, where you can have the first syllable and then a hyphen, and the rest of the word will go on to the next line. Well, this is a non-breaking hyphen. It will never split a word across two lines. Then you have the non-breaking space as well. The non-breaking space looks like a normal space, but the words it separates will always remain on the same line again. So I could have a non-breaking space between my first and my last name, Erin space Groff. Non-breaking space will always have those two words on the same line together. I cannot have Erin at the end of a line and then Groff at the beginning of the next line. They'll always be together. And another example we have here, let's see, we have an M space. An M space is a space character that's wider than a normal space. So it's a little bit extra cushion between words. All right, so you have a lot of different special characters in here that you can take a look at. Some of them have shortcut keys and they'll be notated in that second column. Some do not as well. Those are your symbols and special characters. All right.
Our next video will be Activity 6.1 on page 147.